Hey you guys, how's it going? This is Salix8675309 with Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes 100% on Hypermode. Sadly this time we do not have the fusion suit, but hey, this Varia suit is pretty cool too. It's probably one of the most detailed versions of the Varia suit. Now unlike most Metroid games, you start out with most of your stuff. I mean literally we have pretty much everything. Except for some of the basics like boost ball, etc. So we can't go that way, so let's go jumping down into this pit. Oh, look at that. Magically she reappeared on the ledge. I wonder how. Now I'm going to tell you guys right now, this was my first Metroid game. But it is not one of my favorites, sadly. Out of the Prime series, this is my least favorite. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a bad... I mean, this is an excellent game. It's perfect, but I think this is where they started to kind of lose the Metroid feel just a little tiny bit. I don't know, that's just me personally. I mean, in any Metroid game you haven't even seen one person. Okay, so now right now we are answering a distress call. So, why does it always seem like we're answering some sort of distress call anyway? That's a map station, but we don't need to go there. So let's head on right through. Oh, wow. I actually forgot about this room. Lovely sight. Well, let's take out these guys just for the fun of it. They need to get kind of recalibrated back with these controls. I've been playing Portal and Portal 2 on a trackpad for so long that it's kind of odd for me. Okay. Yeah, switch back to a point-and-style game, so... Okay, well, now right here you are wanting to scan lore, because there's tons of lore all over the place. And yes, I already have the logbook scans on this, so I'll be able to tell you just the one-time scans. But let's see, we need to head down this tunnel. We're gonna bomb this so we can get on through. Now you notice this guy's being slowly pulled up. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but I've seen some people totally bypass it and not even notice it. Okay, well let's bomb this slot, and what is going to react from this? This is going to be a nice activating the open door mechanism. I don't know what you'd want to call it. There, power restored the gate system. See, they say it exactly like the best way you can. Now, there's going to be a twist. Now, when I was playing, this is to the point where I'm just like, what in the world's going on kind of thing. I don't get it. And it's okay if you're at that point. Literally, it's completely fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are thinking that too. I mean, it's like Metroid's twist on Nazi zombies or something. You know, it's like, what? But don't worry, it will all be explained in due time. Now, this game does not have the missile glitch. I was so mad about that. It's like, I'm just like, if they had it in the first one, they should have kept it in the rest of them, because you cannot quickly switch between power beam and missiles. If you watch, normally what I do, says that, there's a huge delay. Okay, now we're gonna open up this door, and guess what's behind it? More troopers! Yay! Now, if you guys like fighting Galactic Federation troopers, well, yeah, you're not supposed to like it. All I know is that they take a lot to take down, especially for being one of the first enemies that you see. Let's see if I can get some more missiles going. There we go. Okay, what's behind this door? More boxes. That was weird. Okay, now that we're here, we already have the double jump, so we're good, we're good. Oh, dark, ominous room. What's in here? Okay, the door locks. That's always a really bad sign. Okay, now I've seen people try to get around this thing. I have not found a way to actually get out of this room without going straight forward, so let's just, not try to get over it or anything. Let's just go right through. Now, this is kind of a cool cutscene. I like it. Yeah, there's not much else I can say about it. Okay, now some of you guys are probably like, what in the world's going on? Don't worry, as I said, it'll all be explained later. Now, I did add a brightness filter. For you guys that have seen the Metro Prime walkthrough, you noticed I had to manually go in and brighten some of the videos after I was done recording them. But this brightness filter should help just a little bit. The reason why I didn't use it before is I was afraid that it would lag out and start dropping frames like crazy if I put a filter on it, because sometimes it does act up just a little bit. So this is more of actually an experiment to see if it will work. By the way, that is a save station, and if you shoot this, yeah, bodies fly. So, yeah, it's like, I'm going to be skipping save stations and map stations, etc., unless I absolutely need them. Okay, so we're going up. Now, in the original version of this game, apparently you can screw up the elevators later into the game, and you can actually glitch out the game to the point that it basically just, I can't remember, but I think it white screens and just kind of dies until you turn off the system, so, I don't know, I never tried it, but you know, as I said before, I'm the guy that likes to play the games right. Now, this is basically the tutorial on what to do. You know, every game has to have one, right? Well, this one is a little bit longer. But, let's start going back on what I like about this game. I just like the textures. It's a very well put together game. And, for you guys that actually follow, like, Metroid database and stuff, you would have, known that Metroid Prime 2 Echoes actually made it into the Smithsonian under game art. Yeah, just kind of some cool trivia there. It is a beautifully designed game, I have to say that much. I mean, it was very well thought out with its puzzles, and that moth just went right through Samus. But, again, I'm assuming that's just a 1 in 1,000th chance, maybe? I don't know. See, look at that. That just happened again. These things are called green crawlies. They don't hurt you unless you touch them, so don't poke them. Now look around, because you will see dead Galactic Federation troopers, and this will tell you more of the story. I'll pretty much be telling the whole story later, but, you know, in case you want to know now. Okay, now this is sitting right there, so we're going to progress on just a little farther. We're going to kill this splinter. Yeah, they're called splinters. I don't know why. Now, in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, these things were about the size of a medium-sized dog. I mean, as you can tell, they've progressively shrunk. I don't know if that was just what they wanted to do kind of problem or what, and I think there's one still behind me, so I'm going to have to watch out. But, oh yeah, I may have forgot to mention, but I'm not sure if I did or not, but, I have decided that I will do, Metroid Other M, Let's Play Metroid Other M on hard mode. Now, for you guys that saw my first one, you know, that was my first real try at anything like this. I have improved since then, so I'm thinking I'm going to do that. And not to mention, let's just say, for a guy that doesn't swear, there was some really close moments in that one. I mean, it was pretty intense. I mean, that game, wow. Okay, well, as you can see, we're traveling further into the into the temple grounds. And, well, you know, we're just looking around, we're like, ooh, what's this? Oh my, it's like part of a satellite system, right? So let's see if we could get help, right? Let's see, so it is initializing the signal. Initiating? It's been a long day, trust me. Okay, so now we're gonna send a distress call. Okay, failed due to atmospheric interference, great. Oh, and look what we have more of, great, right? Well, one full charge shot should be enough to take down... I missed that guy by like an inch. There we go. Now, I've seen people charge right into this room. Don't. Charge right about here. Now wait for it. That turret will take out all of those splinters. Or at least attempt to. See right there? Now just wait. And just hold your charge beam and you'll pick up the health. Alright, here, I'll just take out this guy. Okay, now, turrets in this game are not very different from before. I mean, be quick and dodge can really mess them up. It seems that they actually use somewhat of bullets now, instead of just, like those energy pellets. Now, actually, I was stuck here forever when I first played this, because, well, I wasn't really thinking Metroid yet. You know, I mean, this is practice, but I didn't even see that hole there. I mean, it's more like common sense if you ask me. Okay. Actually, this guy from the Galactic Federation should explain it all, so... See, there's their damaged ship. Let's see what happened. Okay, a few things here. Number one, all these guys have the worst aim ever. Number two, what you guys heard there was Metroid's first need of voice actors. Yes, this is the first time that an actual person, other than Samus's grunts and groans whenever she got hurt, they actually needed to have people come in and voice them. Now, right here, scan that. I'm not going to stress the importance because a lot of people go like this first. And well, when that goes, you don't get the research. So, I'm just saying that right now so I can get it out of the way because that's one of the last things that I got. Now, they split up, etc., two parties. One went to go set up the base. Now, the person that set up the base was stupid enough to put it in a splinter hive. Hence all the giant splinters. Oh my gosh, look, here's some now. Now, why are they coming out of portals? No, they did not just come from the Aperture Enrichment Center. Although, that would be kind of cool if they did. You know, they probably saw GLaDOS. But, yeah, I'm sorry, I had to make a Portal reference at least once. Now, as I said, it will be all explained in due time. I mean, there's not much else I can really say about that. But basically, once you defeat them, you are good, and you can just head on your way out. Which is the way I was heading before I forgot to get the missiles. Now, the kinetic orb cannons are something kind of new. Yeah, they're neat. They make for great puzzles. You know, launching and flying through the air. That's the last lore that you should need for the Federation Troopers. And look what we have here. Our old friend, the War Wasps. Only in this game, if you ask me, they're not as mean, and they actually look kind of funny. Oh yeah, one cool thing about this game. You could go into your logbook, and you can actually... Whoops. You did not see anything. You could actually come in here and actually look at the renders. Yeah, it's always kind of a cool thing where you can actually see it. Well, in this game, it's fully able to do that. Ooh, we have 1% of items. It's so amazing. And I forgot to scan the little scanner. Huh. But, now if you guys are wondering, things are going a little bit slow. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of boring. Yeah. It does start kind of slow, but, it does get a lot better the further you go. Pretty much, when you hit about the halfway point, that's when it really starts going. Now if you like Space Pirates, it's gonna start going even quicker than that because when the Space Pirates come in, yeah, there are a lot of Space Pirates, trust me. Now I need missiles. Yes. Okay, now what you need to do is you need to shoot that. Come down here. Ooh, look at that. See, there's a kinetic orb cannon. Now we're just gonna break through that wall. I love how it shatters into maybe like 50 pieces, then dissolves in midair. Okay, now see, we're just gonna run right on through. Ooh, what's that? I don't know. So let's start heading up. I do know, but you don't know. You know, it's that kind of thing. Anyway, I love these because they are rocket propelled. I miss the camera shake of Metroid Prime. I really do. Okay, well now we're up in the alien building. Or temple, as the name suggests. Let's see, we have some dead creatures here. 8.1 cycles, which is, I think the cycle is a year-ish. Now, if you need one, save station in there. No, I don't need it. So, we're just going to head right on through. Ooh, look around, it's so nice. Wait a minute. Do not step in the middle unless you are ready to fight. Or do not go around the sides. The sides, too, because they don't want you to get to that front door. Right, splinters, not that big of a deal, right? Great, right? That's like, I'm just like, when I was playing this, I'm just like, I don't get it, but all I know is that they become 10 times stronger in this form. Great, right? So, I guess all you have to do is just kill them. I would just suggest try not getting hurt in this mode, you know, when facing these guys. In Hypermode, they are kind of a pain to take down just because they have more health, and of course you do less damage. Now, I was going to say one thing. For you guys on the GameCube, good luck. The GameCube Hypermode is, well, GameCube Hard Mode, I would say, is insane. I'm going to repeat that. It's insane. It's literally, people were complaining saying it's too hard. So they made this too easy. Okay, scan. This is an Alpha Splinter. Now, the bosses in this game were extremely overpowered. And I mean, extremely, extremely overpowered. Now, I have beaten the GameCube Hard Mode. I have, and I have to say, it was a lot of fun getting to that point, but the hardest boss, the last one, just got frustrating. And you will see why when we get to that final part. But, literally, it's an accomplishment. If you beat it, you did good. Now, this is not a time-sensitive thing. You have to bring them down a certain amount of health. Now, this is why you'd want to scan him, because now he's going to change. And now he's easier. Yes, it doesn't make any sense to me. But, now that you have that, you can now scan him again and then just start killing him. Now, right now, as you can imagine, my thumb is really, really, really getting sore. But if you continuously just spam Power Beam, you should be able to beat this boss really easy. I mean, all you gotta do is just dodge his 2 attacks, which are extremely easy to predict. Okay, I need to rest for a little bit. I have actually beaten this boss on full, just spamming normal Power Beam shots. It's not the easiest way to go. Let's just say that much. Okay, come on. And see, now this, as you can imagine, this is getting kind of annoying. I mean, yeah, my thumb's really hurting, but, I have to say, though, the music, I'm just gonna start talking about the music here. The music in this game, it's kind of, iffy. There are a couple Super Metroid remakes, kind of like Prime 1 and Magmore Caverns. But, in this game, the music, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be my favorite. And finally, he's done! But it does have its moments. Now, right here, I was thinking really, like, I don't get it. You know. But, once you grab it, you should be good to go. Sorry if there was a little skip there. I just had one of the telemarketers that hang up when you say, please take me off your calling list. Right before you say it, too, because it's like, it almost seems like they know exactly when you're going to say it. Okay, but where were we? Okay, we just collected the unknown device. The suit says it's okay, so we're going to keep it. Well, let's just head on into this room. Ooh, what's this? It's really pretty. And this is going to be explaining the story for you guys that were confused. So I'm just going to shut up and let things go. Okay, there's a lot in that little cutscene. So, I am trying to go through this quickly, but I'm also trying to give you time to read it. But to stay within a certain decent amount of time. You guys, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to pause it if you guys don't have enough time to read it. I mean, it was enough time for me to read it, fine, and actually interpret it, so it was good for me. Well, we can now open up Violet Holograms. Now, for you guys that need a little bit of translating there, basically, those creatures that were taking over the bodies of the Galactic Federation were the Ing. They come from the dark parallel dimension of this world. So, basically, they are the incarnation of pure evil and darkness. And the Luminoth is basically light, and they're trying to fight off the darkness. And yes, this does sound like every other game's story, but this one's a little bit different. I don't know, every single game has their own twist. I mean, Dissidia, Chaos versus Cosmos. Ing versus Luminoth. I mean, there's always some sort of fight between good and evil. And Samus is the savior. But now, oh great. Down a missile. I need a missile. Is there any boxes over here? I don't want to go over there just yet. Well, we're gonna have to. You see, the splinters are gonna pop out, and then my challenge is to you guys: defeat all the splinters before they get possessed by the Ing. I have done it myself. How many is there? There's just one. We didn't do that bad. I have to say, I have gotten them all before. It's not the easiest. There we go. Now if we go right in here, this is the easiest expansion ever. I mean, there's nothing behind that one. Now, we are going to have to save soon, because I mean, I'm really going over the mark here. Let's see. I'm debating where I should go. Because I could go back to my ship and make it really quick and easy. Or I could set myself up for the next video. I'll just set myself up for the next video. Okay. Now this Luminoth here, scan him, gives its lore. Number 2, remember where he is. If you ever see a blue one, remember where they are. It's important. Okay, now we're just going to run right on through here. I'm going to show you guys some cool stuff really quickly. Missile expansion. Easy one to find, but everybody bypasses it. Then there is a lore right there. And you can jump off the cliff in this game. It's kind of a fun feature. But you just shoot right back up to the top and you lose health, so you can die. Well, they actually skipped the leaving cutscene. Okay. That works, I guess. Now, we're entering a new area. It's Aegon Wastes. Aegon used to be a nice, pretty place. Grassland, really. Spiders! You can barely tell now, but I mean, this used to be a nice, calm grassland. Wait for it. Aegon Wastes. Main color is brown. If you couldn't tell already, it is brown. Now, this is like a really just shady and ominous area, really. Remember these creatures, they are annoying. You shoot them in the eyes. Do not get hit by their acid. But, see, you just shoot them in the eye. Their eye will explode. Then you shoot the other side. It's just 2 heads, so don't worry. Then he will explode. Pretty simple. Nothing special there. Now, here we are with our save station. Well, you guys, that was part 1 of Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes 100% on Hypermode. Stay tuned soon for Let's Play Metroid Prime, not going to say it again, Part 2. And then also look forward to Metroid Other M Hard Mode. So I'll see you guys later, and yeah, see you guys later.